Well, it's official.
We're getting married.
And since we had to make a wedding website ourselves, we decided.
That we would show you how to make one too.
So in this tutorial, we're going to show you how to make a wedding website step by step with no steps skipped. It doesn't matter if you're making it for your friends or family or for yourself. This is going to be a super easy website to make.
I even made it, so you can definitely make it too, and it turned out really great. I'm really proud of it, and I hope you enjoy it.
You're going to love it. So here's the wedding website that I'm going to show you how to make step by step with no steps skipped. Instead of spending thousands of dollars having a web developer create it, you can actually create it yourself. So I'm going to show you how to do everything from putting in this logo to when your wedding is and where it is. Mine's in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. To the slideshow right here. And also something that's really cool is we have a welcome with a countdown timer, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And it has this Our Story, which gives you a little timeline. It shows you just a timeline of events from your relationship or someone you know's relationship. So the day they met each other, and there's an image attached to it, which is pretty cool. And the first song maybe you want to put in there, and just different images. So this is our first apartment in Playa del Rey. And this is our travels in Thailand and Australia. The elephant was full moon. Pretty cool. It's Australia. And we put in when we're engaged. And obviously this can be customized to whatever you want to do. And recently we moved to Marina del Rey. That's our balcony. And we have a newest addition to the family. So you can put pictures in here and text and when it was done, and also you can put in videos. So we have videos of our new addition to the family, Stella. So that's her. I don't know if you can see that, but that's her just playing with a Kong ball, which is pretty cool. She's pretty cute. All right, and then yeah, just more pictures and everything. That's me and Jen right there. So another thing that's cool is that this website is all on one page. So instead of going to different pages, we can just click on one of these links, and it will just go straight to that page. So it's pretty easy when your guests get here to see what's going on, because all they have to do is just scroll onto one page. Now, I don't recommend this for regular websites because it's not that great with search engine optimization to have everything on one page. But since you probably don't want your wedding website, found in Google too much, then it would be best just to have it all on one page. There's an option to make it on more than one page, on separate pages, but I thought this was pretty cool. So we have a getting there section, and it says when and where and directions, and we have the itinerary of activities, and we also have the weather. So right now it's stormy, but it's going to be nice when we're going there in April. So it has activities also, and we have the wedding party links, so the bridesmaids and the groomsmen, who they are. And we also have this very cool RSVP. So you can put in your name, phone number, and email address and say that yes, you're attending, or no, I'm not attending. And this will get sent straight to your email so that you can see who RSVPs. So they can either do it online, or maybe you're only doing it online and you're saving some trees. Or maybe you're doing it online or through mail. You can obviously take this off if you don't need it. We also have a gallery here just of our relationship. This will probably be of your relationship, or if you're making it for someone, your friend or family's relationship. So we just have some travel photos, that's Mexico and Big Bear and New York and Thailand and Thailand again and Australia. And we have our baby photos. It's always nice to throw in some baby pictures. So everyone likes pictures of kids. That's Jen. And that is me. And that's Jen. And that's me. I'm about 37 inches tall, I think. And that's Jen. And that's me playing baseball. So we also have proposal pictures, and this is just to give you some ideas on what to include in there. And we also have just throughout the years, just different images of us throughout the year. So this is a really cool, amazing looking website. It's not one of those websites that you get from those big companies. It's actually you own and control everything on the website. So it's pretty cool, and it's using the same technology. It's using WordPress, so it's the same technology as Fortune 500 and professional web developers use. So you're not only making a wedding website, you're also learning a really important and valuable skill that can be used in a job or if you start a business or something like that. Or maybe you're doing this as a business and you're making wedding websites for people. So people charge a lot of money to do something as custom and as cool as this. So we also have our registry on here. Registry, and you can go register gifts from these websites and then link people to them, and they can buy you stuff essentially. So it's pretty cool, and this one-page website allows you just to jump around to different sections, and it scrolls for you, so it looks really, really awesome. So that is the website, and now we're going to learn how to make it. All right, before we begin, we're going to make a little roadmap of where we are going and what we need to do. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to get a website name. So that's like www.yourwebsite.com. Can you type that in there? www.yourwebsite.com. So that is going to be your website name. Obviously, yours is going to be something like www.tylerandjenswedding.com or jntswedding.com. We chose a funner one. We chose
ifrickinloveyou.com.
So why don't we ifrickinloveyou.com, and that is $13 yearly. So each year we need to pay $13 to renew it. After you're done with it, if you don't need it after the year, then you can just stop paying and it will go up to anyone else. The next thing that we need is
hosting.
So hosting is basically a computer that's on 24 hours a day that holds all of your content. So to have all these logos and pictures and all of this information on this website here, you need hosting. So you need your name and you need hosting. So hosting is about $10 a month. So hosting is $10 monthly. The next thing that we're going to do after we get our website name and hosting is we're going to install WordPress. WordPress is used by Fortune 500 companies like CNN, Forbes, Jay-Z, Katy Perry, and most professional web developers. So WordPress is free, so that's pretty awesome. Type in free there. And after we install WordPress, we're going to install this theme. So what a theme is, it's the design of your website. So there are hundreds or even thousands of themes to choose from, and they're just different designs. There are free themes and paid themes. This is a paid theme. So this theme costs $35. But obviously you can use a free theme if you want and create your wedding website on a budget. So, and that's a one-time fee, so you don't need to pay monthly or yearly. That's just one time, you own it forever. After we install our theme, we're going to add content, and all of your content hopefully is going to be free. So that's also free, and yeah, that's all. That's our roadmap, and then we're going to have completed the website, and it's pretty simple, really easy stuff. So all together, to get started, after I show you the discount, it's going to be about under $50. So we type that under $50 to get started for everything. And you'll have your website up and running, and people will be able to go to it and see all the things about your wedding. So the first thing we need to do is get our website name and hosting, and luckily we can do that in the same place. So that is hostgator.com. So we're just going to go to hostgator.com and begin getting our website name and hosting.
So I've been using HostGator for about 10 years, and they've been nothing but great to me, so I'm going to recommend them. There are a bunch of different hosts you can choose from, probably hundreds of thousands of different hosting companies to choose from, but HostGator is one of the biggest ones, and they're pretty solid. They also have really great live chat support, so if you run into any problems, you can get your problem answered immediately or within like 10 minutes through their live chat. So once you get here, what you want to do is click on web hosting, and there's going to be a bunch of different plans to choose from, but usually you want to either choose between the hatchling or the baby plan. And the reason why you would want to choose the hatchling plan over the baby plan or the baby plan over the hatchling plan is depends on if you want unlimited domains on your website or just one single domain on your website. So with the hatchling plan, you could only have ifreakinloveyou.com, but on the baby plan, you could have ifreakinloveyou.com, tylermoore.com, and I love dogs and I love cats.com, all on the same hosting plan, paying the same amount per month for hosting. So I go with the baby plan because I have lots of different domains. So I'm just going to choose that. And I'm going to choose to pay for monthly instead of paying for 3 years up front or 2 years up front, even though you can get a better deal. But I like to be able to, have the flexibility of canceling at any time. So I'm going to choose monthly and hit order now. So once you get to this page, this is where you have to choose your domain name. So I'm going to do I freaking love you, and I'm going to choose .com. You can also choose .net, .org, .info, or .biz, but I'm going to use .com. And you can also add on the .net if you want. ifreakinloveyou.com and .net, you can check these off, but I recommend just going with the .com. So after that, make sure you have the baby plan and the billing cycle you want. This is per month. You can pay for 6 months, whatever. After that, you can choose your username, and you can literally type in anything here. So I'm just going to choose my name and enter in a security pin. And then here, obviously, is where you enter your billing information and your credit card information. If you're not from the USA, you can pay with PayPal by clicking the PayPal button right here. I'm going to choose credit card. And then under that, they're going to ask you if you want to add on some different hosting add-ons. And usually I say uncheck all of these. The only one that you might want to leave checked off is this domain privacy protection. And this makes it so that people can't look up who owns the domain and what name or what person registered that domain, and they can't view their phone number or anything, because with any domain you can actually look up who owns it and their address, I think, and their phone number. So maybe you want to choose that. I don't really care, so I'm going to uncheck that and save myself $10 a year. SiteLock I don't recommend because already WordPress is very secure, and I think HostGator already does daily backups or just backups, and you can also do this manually with WordPress, so you can save yourself another $20 a year. So I'm just going to uncheck that and uncheck the add a jumpstart or leave it unchecked. After that, under the coupon code, we can save ourselves a lot of money by typing in "I really love you" and clicking validate, and this will bring the subtotal from 24 to 12.96. And when you use this code, HostGator gives me a little commission on each person who uses the code, so it really helps me do these free videos. So I appreciate that. And after that, just click "I have read and agreed to the terms" and click "Create Account." So once you do that, you'll get a congratulations page, and that's when you know it's time to check your email.
Alright, so I just logged into my email account and I see that HostGator has given me a new email address with my account information. So I'm just going to click on your account info. And once I do that, it's going to give us a lot of important information like our passwords and username. So you're going to want to go ahead and print this out or write it down or keep it somewhere safe. So we're doing pretty good on our to-do. We got our website name, so we're just going to put done. We got our hosting, done. And now the next thing to do is to install WordPress. So that's pretty easy. All we have to do is log into the back end and install it. So it's pretty simple, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So once we're in this email, we're going to have a place where it says your control panel. You want to go ahead and just click on it right here. And that brings you to this page. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to copy your username. So just click on it, highlight it, and press copy. Paste it where it says username. And copy your password. Or you can type it out. It's easier for me just to highlight it, right click and copy it. And paste it right here. Now because this is all online, it doesn't matter if you have a Mac or a PC. It'll work either way. So no matter what kind of computer you have, this is going to work. So once you do that, you just want to click login. All right, once you log in, you're going to want to scroll down and click Quick Install right here under Software/Services. And after you do that, just go ahead and click on WordPress. And after you do that, you can go ahead and press Continue. And you'll see this box right here to install WordPress. Now, because I personally have the baby plan, I have a whole bunch of URLs, also known as website names, also known as domain names. But you'll probably only have one. So I need to find mine. And there it is, ifrickinloveyou.com. And we're going to leave this blank right here because we don't want it to install WordPress on yourwebsite.com/something. We just want it to install on the main website. So make sure you leave this blank. All right, so we're going to do an admin email. I'm just going to type in my email. And the blog title, we're going to change this later. So I'm just going to put wedding website for now. I'll show you how to change that later. In the admin user, I'm just going to put my name, Tyler, and the first name and last name, Tyler Moore. All right, so once you put in all this information, you're going to want to click Install Now. All right, so once we've installed it, it's going to say congratulations. You can now access it by going here, but don't click on the here just yet because if you just got your hosting, sometimes it takes 2 to 3 hours to activate. So just know that you're going to have to wait 2 to 3 hours, and before you do anything, you're going to want to copy this username and password down. So print it out, copy it down, keep it safe. It probably did email it to you, but just in case, you're going to want to keep it safe. So again, this is going to take 2 to 3 hours for it to work. So I'm just going to take a little break right now, and when I come back, we'll continue from there. All right, so I'm back from my break. I've waited about 3 hours, and now I'm going to see if it works. So I'm just going to click here where it says here. or we could just go to our website, and we see that the default WordPress did install. So that's exactly what we want. Now we can close that email, but don't close this quick install page because we still need it. So this is the default WordPress installation. Some web developers will charge from $500 on up just to install this on your website, which I think is pretty crazy. So this is just the default content, and it's nothing at all like we want our website to be, but it's still progress being made. So we have our to-do list. Let's get it out. So we have gotten our website name, gotten hosting, installed WordPress. That is done. Done. All right. So now this is pretty cool and everything, but how do we go in and start changing everything? And we do that by logging into the back end of the website, also known as a dashboard. So the way we do that is we go to ourwebsite.com/WP-admin. So that's ourwebsite.com/WP-admin. Go ahead and press enter. And it's going to ask for our username and password. So from this quick install page, we have our username, which is Tyler. Yours will probably be something different, maybe your own name. And our password, which is this really long, confusing password. So we're just going to copy it, and we're going to paste it in there. And we're going to press login. So this is our WordPress dashboard. This is where all the magic happens, as they say. What I like to do first is I like to change my password because I can't really remember this password that well. So I'm going to change it to something more memorable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Users. And I'm just going to go ahead and click on my name right there. And if I scroll all the way down, I'm going to see new password and repeat password. So I'm just going to put in a password that's easier for me to remember. And I'm going to click Update Profile. All right, so now that our password is updated, we don't need this page anymore. So just make sure you print this out though and remember it. So I'm just going to exit this right here. All right, the next thing that I want to do is I just want to make sure that everyone is on the same page. So I'm just going to do a couple of different website checks. So just to make sure, we're all starting off at the same place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Settings and go to WP Super Cache. Just go ahead and click on that and click on Easy. And we're going to turn this caching off. So we're going to click this button right here, and we're going to click Update Status. Now, what that did is caching helps you increase the speed of your website, but sometimes it won't show changes immediately. So sometimes you'll be editing your website and you're not going to see any changes, and that's because caching is on. So while we're editing it, we're gonna turn caching off. Sometimes that caching off doesn't work. So what we have to do is we have to click on plugins right here and scroll down and press deactivate under this WP Super Cache. Now I know this may sound confusing. I'm going fast here, but it's just something that you have to do in the beginning. You don't need to know exactly what it does, and I'll explain it more in depth in later tutorials. So we can press then delete this WP Super Cache. So again, caching helps increase the speed of your website, but a lot of times it won't show the changes, and you can always add it in later. So I'm going to click Yes, delete these files and data. All right, now we're going to go back to our dashboard. Now that everyone's on the same page, let's go ahead and install our theme. Again, the theme is the design of the website. So the way we do that is we go to Appearance, then Themes, and click on Install Themes right here, this tab up here. Then click on the Upload button right there. So where it says Upload, go ahead and click. And now it's going to give us the option to upload our theme.
But before we actually upload the theme from our computer, we first have to download the theme from a website. And the website that we're going to be downloading the wedding theme from is called themeforest.net. There are a bunch of different places to download WordPress themes, and this is just one of them. This is a premium theme website. That means that all of the themes on this website cost money. So let's look for some wedding themes. Let's just go up here and type in wedding. And let's click WordPress to make sure we're in the WordPress category. And then we'll see a bunch of different wedding themes. So we can check these out by clicking this, clicking the live preview, and seeing it. But what we want to do is go ahead and download the theme called Wedding. It's right here. It's called Wedding Responsive Single, and I'm going to leave a link in the description for this. So let's view that. Let's view the live preview. And this is the one I want. So what I'm going to do is just click purchase. But I've actually already purchased this. So I'm just going to actually download it from my user profile. So I'm just going to go up here, click downloads, and click download. So when you get to this screen, when downloading your theme, make sure to click download and then click download installable WordPress file only. So once that's downloaded, just throw it on your desktop. And let's head back over to the WordPress dashboard. So now what we can do is click choose files under appearance, themes, install themes, upload. Click choose files, and let's go into the desktop, and we'll see this ThemeForest theme zip file. Let's click open and click install now. And once that's done, let's click activate. And now that that's activated, it should make a little change on our homepage. So we can actually go up here and click visit site. And we can see that it has changed from the default WordPress theme. But now we need to add a bunch of content and our images and a menu. So we can check off that we've installed the theme. Done. And now we need to add our content. So let's head back over to the dashboard and start doing that now. So the first step in adding our content is to start adding some pages. So in WordPress, to add pages, let's head over to pages and click add new. So the pages are going to be like gallery, wedding party, getting there, RSVP, and a home page. So let's just start adding all of those now. So let's add a home page by typing in home page up here, and we're going to leave this blank for now. And under page attributes, we're just going to click single page layout for this home page. So let's click that, and let's click publish. So let's add another page by clicking add new. And let's add a page called our story, and this is going to be the timeline like I showed you in the website demo. So we can actually click the timeline under page attributes, the timeline template, and click publish. After that, let's add another one, which is going to be called getting there, and this is going to be some information on where the wedding is, obviously. Let's click publish. The next one will be itinerary and activities. And let's spell that right. Click publish. Add a new one, which will be wedding party. And another which will be RSVP. We'll add a gallery. And finally, a registry. So once all of those are published, we will check out the website and we won't see any changes. And that is because we need to set up a menu now. So we set up the pages. They actually are on our website, but now we need to create links at the top of the website that link to those pages. So let's do that now. Let's head over to Appearance and click Menus. So step number 1 is to actually create a new menu. So let's give our menu a name. We'll call it Main Menu and click Create Menu. And now we have to add all of the pages that we just created to our menu. So let's do that now by checking off all of these pages. And I'm not going to include the home page since this is a one-page website. You're going to automatically be on the home page kind of at all times. So I'm not going to include home page, and I'm not going to include sample page, and I'll show you how to delete the sample page in just a second. So once you checked off all of the pages that you want in your menu, click Add to Menu. And then what I want to do is start rearranging the order of this menu. I actually want Our Story first and Getting There second. So you can just click and drag where you want the order of this menu to be. So I'm just going to reorder it like that. And then under menu settings, let's set it to the main navigation. So let's click that right there. Then click Save Menu. And now if we look at our website, we'll have a nice new menu right up here.
All right, so things are starting to look good. The next thing that we need to do is we need to set our home page as that single page with all the links on them. So the way we do that is we go to Settings over here and Reading. Settings and Reading. And instead of your front page displays as your latest post, you're going to want to click a static page and make sure you choose Home Page. All right? And we're going to click Save Changes. So once we do that and we click Refresh, it's going to change our home page to all of the pages on a single page. All right, so obviously there's nothing in it right now, but it all works on a single page right now. If yours isn't working the way it should be, what you want to do is you want to go to Pages and either make sure that the home page exists or click on Home Page. And if homepage doesn't exist, click Add New. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that this under Template, it's single page layout. That's what makes everything on the front homepage. So that's what it makes it look like this. All right, so once you do that, we can go back to our dashboard. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add an image slider. So when people get to this website right here, the wedding website, I want them to be able to see all the images of the venue. So all of the images of Puerto Vallarta in my case, maybe some of the pool and just of the surrounding areas and maybe some of the room, get people really excited about attending the wedding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the dashboard right here, and I'm just going to click on sliders. Once you do that, you just click on Add New. And I'm just going to, for the title, I'm just going to put sliders. And I'm going to press Create a New Slide. And you can either upload a image or a video. I only have images, so I'm just going to click on the Upload Image. And I'm going to select files. So this is selecting files from my computer. So I have some images here already. You may need to look around for them, maybe on your desktop or something. So I'm just going to click on them and press Open. And I'm just going to put Insert into Post. All right, and I'm just going to keep on doing that. I'm going to create another slide, press Upload Image, and I'm going to upload a file here. I'm going to select files, Click on the second one, press open, and insert into post. So I'm just going to keep on doing this, create a new slide, upload image, press upload files, select files, click on the third one, insert into post. So you're probably getting the point, but I'm going to do it all because this is a step-by-step tutorial with no steps skipped. Then insert into post once it uploads. And these really are the images of the place where I'm getting married, so it's pretty cool. All right, and once you've done that, you can just press publish. And it gives you some options. Do you want to fade or do you want to slide? You can choose whatever one you want with that one. But now we're going to go ahead and check out our website. And it's not there. And that's because we need to set our slider to our home page. So the way we do that is we go back here to our dashboard and we click on Pages. Then we click on Home Page. And after we do that, we scroll down where it says Slider, and it says Select a Slider, and instead of None, we want to click Sliders. And then we scroll back up and we press Update. And now that our website is updated, we can go back and we can click Refresh for our website. And we see that we have our image slider right there. So it's looking pretty good. We can go to the next one and it fades into it. And it's looking really, really good. If we want, instead of the image slider fading, we can actually make it slide. So the way we can do that is we can go back to our sliders. And we can click on it. And instead of fade, we can click this little toggle button to slide, and we can click update. And we can go back to our website and click refresh. And now the image slider is actually going to slide. So you have an option between fade and slide, and it's looking, the website's really starting to come together, but we still need to add a whole bunch of content. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go back to our dashboard. And what I want to change next is right up here where it says wedding website, just another WordPress website. I'm actually going to change that to Jennifer and Tyler and maybe the date and Puerto Vallarta. I think that would be pretty cool. So the way to do that is we go to Settings and General. And the site title, wedding website, that's the same as right here. So for the site title, I'm just going to put Jennifer and Tyler. And later I'm going to insert a logo, but for now I'm just going to put Jennifer and Tyler just in case you don't have a logo. I'm going to show you how to make one anyways, but maybe you just don't want to. And so for the tagline, I'm actually just going to put April 26, 2014, and then Puerto Vallarta. Let's see if I can get this right, Vallarta, there we go. All right, and then I'm just gonna click Save Changes. And I'm gonna click Refresh, and it's actually gonna say Jennifer and Tyler, April 26, 2014, Puerto Vallarta. So again, I'm gonna show you how to insert a logo in here later, but just in case you don't feel like creating a logo, I just wanted to show you how to do that. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to add a little welcome text before this Our Story, just maybe welcoming the people and thanking them for possibly coming to our wedding. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to Pages, and I'm going to go to the home page. All right, so at this home page, I'm just going to paste in some text. I have it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paste it in, and obviously here you can type in whatever you want. You can add pictures by going to this add media, and I'll show you all of that in a little while, but right now I'm just gonna paste in some text. And what I'm gonna do first before I paste it in is I'm gonna click this button here and click this Word button. Because I'm pasting it in from Word, it actually has a paste from Word button. So just click that, and now I'm just going to press Control V. Command V if you're on a Mac, Control V if you're on a PC. Just pasting in the text. I'm going to remove some lines here. And then I'm just going to press Insert. So it says welcome and thank you, dear friends and family, blah, blah, blah. Then I'm just going to click Update. And now I'm going to go back to our website, and I'm going to see by clicking refresh the welcome and thank you text. So that's pretty cool. What we can do is we can actually center this text and make it bigger, or do whatever we want. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to highlight it, and instead of doing a paragraph text, I'm actually going to do heading 2 text. So that makes it bigger. And then I'm going to click the centering right here. So it's just like Microsoft Word, where it's super easy to do all this stuff. Then I'm going to click Update. And now I'm going to go back to our website and press refresh. And now it says welcome and thank you. And maybe I could even put a couple spaces here by pressing enter. So it's a little down and not so crunched up. That didn't work. And click refresh, and we can see the welcome and thank you. Now it's a little down. That's a little away from the image slider, so that looks much better.
So before we complete this homepage part of the website, I would like to add one more finishing touch, which is going to be a date countdown to show how long until the wedding date. So in order to do that, we have to get a plugin. And what a plugin is something that extends the functionality of your WordPress website. So that could be a contact form where people could contact you from directly on your website. It could be an image gallery, or it could be an image slider like this. And also it could be, like in this case, a date countdown. So let's learn how to get and install a plugin on our WordPress website. So let's go to the dashboard, let's go to plugins, and let's click add new. So WordPress makes this super easy. All we got to do is type in UJI countdown and click search plugins. And it's going to be this top one right here. All we have to do is click install now, click OK. And once that's done downloading, click activate. And then what we want to do is go over to settings, and then you'll see a new link called countdown. Just click it, and you'll be brought to this page. So on this page, this is where we can make a new countdown timer style, which is just going to be the color and look of our countdown. So let's do that by giving it a name first. I'll call it wedding countdown. And I'm going to actually set my countdown size to small. And you can select a color over here by clicking around, but actually I already know the color I want, and it's a hex color code, so I'm just going to paste it in like that and paste that one in there. And then after that, I'm going to set the alignment to center. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to leave these to white and black. And then I'm going to click display time label text. And that's all I need to do. I'm going to click save the style. And we can see an updated version right here. This is how it's going to look on our website. And then now all we have to do is go into pages. Let's go into our home page. And below right here, let's make a new line. And I'm going to click this new little countdown button right up here. And I'm going to select the wedding countdown style that we just created. And then we have to set the date on which we want the countdown to expire on. So let's just click this. And the wedding is going to be on April 26, 2014. So I'm just going to click that, and maybe we'll set the hour to 7 o'clock and click done. So let's click insert countdown, and we'll see it gets inserted some short code right here. And what the short code does, it's going to tell WordPress to call up the countdown on our website. So if we click update and refresh our website, we should have a nice new countdown right here with the days, hours, minutes, and seconds. And maybe we want to make a little space in between this. And to do that, we're just going to make a new line right there. Click update. And let's see if that works. So that looks great. The countdown is working great. And let's move on to the next section.
The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add a timeline to this website. So it's going to be under our story. It's going to be a really cool looking timeline like you saw in the demo. So let's get to it. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Pages. And we're going to first do a check and to make sure that our story right here is set to the timeline, which it is. So just make sure that's checked off. And then if it's not, click on it and press update. And after we do that, our story is set to the timeline template. Then we're going to go over to timeline. All right, once we're here, we're going to want to just click add new. So just go ahead and click add new. And I have some things already written down, so I'm not writing it live for you guys. So I'm just going to copy it and paste it. This is the day they met each other. And I'm just going to write some text here. So because I'm copying this from Microsoft Word, always make sure you click this button, paste from Word. So if you don't see it, just click this up here and paste from Word and press insert. All right. Then after we do that, we're going to want to click the format is standard because it's not a video or a gallery or anything. And we're going to want to click publish. Okay, so we click publish, but in order to change the date, we need to, after we publish it, we need to click this edit button right here. So go ahead and do that because we didn't meet each other today. We met each other in September of 2006. So just go ahead and press edit. And we're going to change this to September 2006. And it was September 1st, 2006. And press OK. All right, then press update. And now when we go to our website and we click refresh, we can go down to our story and we see that 2006, September 1st, is the day that they met each other. So we're going to keep on adding to this timeline. We're going to add videos and pictures and galleries and stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're just going to go back here and we're going to press add new. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do our first song. So we're going to say first song. And this is actually a video. So we're just going to click video. And then I'm going to also paste in a little text right here. So it's from Word. So I'm going to paste in some text. And press insert. All right, so I got some text, but now I need a video link. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over to youtube.com. And I'm going to search for any video. I think this is a Jack Johnson video. And once you click on it, You have to get through the advertisement, but the advertisement won't be on your website or anything. So you just skip the ad, and you go up here and you just copy this YouTube link. So you just copy it, and you go over here and you paste it where it says YouTube link. All right, then you click publish. And what we need to do now is change the date, because it wasn't this date in 2013. It was October 20th, 2007. So we're in the right month, 20th, 2007. Actually, I think that's 2006. 2006. Okay. Then click update. And now we can go ahead and look at our timeline again. And it put it in order, and it put a video right in it. So we have September 1st and October 20th. And we can play the video and it will play. So that's pretty cool. We could add videos and different things like that. All right, so we're gonna continue on. I'm gonna show you some more things. You just go back and you press add new again. Let me close this window. All right, this one's going to be called Going the Distance. Going the Distance, because we had a long distance relationship. And I'm just going to copy and paste some things from Word. Press insert. And I'm actually going to put a little gallery in here. So I'm just going to click on gallery. So after you click on gallery, what you want to do is you want to add media. So I'm just going to add media, and I'm going to upload files, and I'm going to select files. All right, and this one is under our story, and it's called Going the Distance. So I'm going to open that up. And then after that, you don't need to do anything. All you have to do is just X out of this. So you don't need to insert into post or anything. Just X out of it. And click publish. All right. And then we're going to edit the date again. So it's the correct date. That was October 20th, 2007. And click update. And now we can go ahead and look at our website. Click refresh. And we see that Day They Met Each Other, First Song, and Going the Distance. So and then it has an image of us a few years back. All right. And actually, if you ever want to add another image to something like this later on, you can do that too. So let me show you how to do that. What you do is you just go to timeline, and you'd find the one that that you want to add. So maybe this is Day They Met Each Other. So you just click on it, and from standard you change it to gallery, and then you just press add media, and then you would upload your file and select file, and you just click on the image that you want and press open. And you don't need to press insert or anything, just exit it out and press update. All right, so then click refresh, and it should have another picture right here. So you click on it and you see another picture. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's continue. What we're going to do now is we're going to add a new timeline. So just add new. And this one's going to be called First Apartment. And I'm just going to copy and paste some information. So it's from Word, so I'm just going to click on that Word icon, paste it in there, press insert, and we also have a picture from this one, so I'm going to click gallery and add media and upload files, and then select files. All right, so this is our first apartment in Playa del Rey. I'm going to upload it, and then you can just exit out right there and publish it. So our first apartment was August 1st, 2012. So I'm just going to edit this. So it is August 01, 2012. Press OK and press update. All right, now we go back to our website, click refresh, and it is looking pretty good. So August 1st, 2012, it puts the 2012 right here, and you click on it, and you can see a picture of where we live close by. All right, so we'll continue on. So just click add new. And this one is going to be Thailand and Australia travels. We went to Thailand and Australia, which was pretty fun. And we're just going to copy and paste from Word and insert. And then we're going to do another gallery. But this gallery, we're going to add 2 pictures instead of 1, and it's just as easy. So just click on gallery, click add media, and upload files, and select files. And we're going to click this one, and then we're going to hold command if you're on a Mac or control if you're on a PC, and click another one. All right, so it selects both of them, and press open. All right, and once your images upload, just click on the X right here and press publish. And again, you're going to need to change your date. So instead of 2013, we're going to put in March 19th, 2013, actually. Yeah, 2013. Press OK. And update. Now we can go and check out our website and click refresh. And we see that we have another entry in here, and this time we have 2 image galleries. You can have a whole bunch if you want, but we have 2, and you can click on the picture, and your image will show up. That is Full Moon Elephant. They say that she's the only one that could make these spirals, but I don't know if I believe them. And then we could go and click on the next gallery, and that is Australia. So that's pretty cool. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do our engagement ones. We're going to add new. And this one is called Engaged at Last. You can tell that Jen wrote these posts. So I'm just going to copy and paste these. They were engaged in Ojai Valley Inn and Spa. And make it a gallery. I think we have a gallery for this one. Yes, we do. And we're going to add the media. We're going to upload the files, select files, and this one's called Engaged at Last. And you just wait for it to upload, and I'm sure you're getting the hang of this by now, but this is step-by-step with no step skipped, so just bear with me. All right, and once that's uploaded, you just exit it out and press publish, and last but not least, don't forget to change the published date. So this one was July 14th, 2013. Press OK and update. And now, once again, go ahead and check your page by clicking refresh. And we have another post in there, July 14th, Engaged at Last. We click on it, and we see where I proposed to Jen. All right, so we still have some more things to do, and this one is going to be our move to the Marina Del Rey. So we're going to put Marina Del Rey, and we are going to copy this and paste it. Press insert, and I think that we have a image for it. So we're just gonna click on gallery again and add media and upload files and select files. Did you get all that? I hope you did. All right, and then go to Marina Del, choose your image. You just probably won't be Marina Del Rey, but maybe. Once it's uploaded, we can just press this X button and press publish. And then don't forget again to change your date. This happened in July of this year. 14th, 2013. So we're getting closer and closer to the present moment. All right, once we do that, it's always good to check your work. So click refresh. And that wasn't July 14th, that was July 31st. So if you ever want to edit it, just go here, press edit, July 31st. All right, press update, refresh, and that should change for you. And that's the image right here of our patio balcony thingy. All right. Now we can add some more. We can add another one. This is the newest addition to our family. So, newest addition to the family. And we got a border collie puppy named Stella. So we're just going to paste that in there and insert. And we actually have a YouTube video for this. So I'm just going to copy and paste like before, like I showed you with the music video. The YouTube video, and I'm going to publish it, and I'm not going to forget to change my publish date, so I'm going to put that to September 2nd, 2013. Press OK and update, and we can again check our work by clicking refresh and checking it. And yeah, this timeline is looking pretty good. So let's play it. And we can see a little video of our little Stella. So that's pretty cool. All right, so that is it for the timeline. But what I want to do is I want to change these colors because these aren't our wedding colors. Our wedding colors are blue. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to change these colors from orange and gray to a nice looking blue. So let's do that next. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to Appearance and Theme Options. And we'll see a page that looks like this. So I'm just going to change my primary and secondary colors. So the orange and gray is primary and secondary. I'm going to change it to the same color because I think it looks cool. But obviously, you can have two different colors if you want. So the way you change the colors is first is primary. I'm going to change. And you can slide it all around here. But I actually have the color code that I want to use. And it is 0477DB. All right, so that's that cool shade of blue. And I'm just going to copy it over because I'm going to use it for both my colors. So I'm going to select color again and just paste that in there. And yeah, those will be my colors. And I'm just going to scroll down here and press Save Changes. And then what I'm going to do, excuse me, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh this. And it's going to be a very cool looking blue. So it's the same blue as this countdown timer. And it's the same blue right here as right here. So it's looking really good, starting to go in with the theme of our wedding colors. So that's pretty awesome. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to fix up this Getting There page. So we're just going to go in order through all the different pages. Next one is the Getting There page. So what we want to do is we want to go back to our pages right here and click on the Getting There page. And I'm just going to paste in some content, and then I'm going to then we'll format it. So obviously you can type in anything you want in here, and you can add in pictures by going to the Add Media right here. But I just have some things that I'm going to copy and paste, so I'm just going to copy it right now. And I'm going to click on the Word thing because I'm copying it from Microsoft Word, and I'm going to paste it. All right, then I'm going to press Insert, and this is what it looks like. So before I change anything, I'm just going to go see what it looks like, and I'm just going to press Update. And I'm going to go and refresh our page. And again, we could always click on this Getting There tab, and it'll shoot us all the way down. So it looks a little funny. So what we're going to do is we're just going to now format this page a little better. So I'm going to go back here. And what I'm going to do first is these wins and where, I'm just going to make them bigger. So I'm going to make these into H2s, when and where, and directions to Playa Fiesta, I mean, and contact persons at the hotel, and flights, and booking your room, and I think that is about it. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all of these spaces. So just to make it a little more concise. And it's pretty easy. It's just like Microsoft Word or something. Sometimes if you want to make, if you hit return, it makes 2 spaces. So what you want to do is you want to hold shift and press enter or return, and then it'll only make 1 space. So it looks much better. All right. So this is pretty easy stuff. I'm going to speed this up right now, and I'm going to edit it myself. It's really simple. I don't want to waste your time doing all this. But it's super easy, so I'm just going to speed it up, and when I'm done, I will play it in regular motion. All right. All right, so that looks like everything is edited and formatted correctly. So that's pretty easy. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add a little map to this website. So we're going to add a little Google map to it. So what you want to do is you want to go to maps.google.com. And then what you do is you check off your location. So let's say I wanted it to be of Malibu, California. And then what you do is you click this link. All right. But I have some directions that I want to do. And you can click the directions tab to get other directions. But I have directions, so I'm going to paste it in there. And I'm going to press search. So this is from the airport to the hotel. And I'm actually going to click on this link. And I'm going to customize and preview embedded map. All right, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to make this width a little larger. So I'm going to customize the width. And I'm going to just do it 900 pixels wide, so it looks bigger. All right. I don't know if you can see that, but what I did is I pressed the customize right here, and I just went to 900. Okay, and then hold on, let me put this in view so that you guys can see it. All right, so I made the map wider, and what I'm going to do is instead of satellite, I'm just going to put it on map, so it looks a little better. And I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so you can see it more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to copy and paste this right here. So I'm just going to copy it. Then I'm going to go back to my website. And I want the map to be where it says map. So it says directions to Playa Fiesta. I'm going to actually, because I'm copying some code, this code, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to click on text and find, this is where all the code is because WordPress, makes all the code for you. So I'm going to see where it says directions to Playa Fiesta, and I'm going to paste that code in there. And then I'm going to go back to Visual Editor. So now I have a map in here. You can't see it now, but when we press update and we look at our website by clicking refresh, we can see that it's all formatted much better. And this directions to Playa Fiesta. Now there's a nice looking map in there. So that's pretty cool. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add in PDF because our hotel gave us PDF that people can download that just, tells you all about the hotel information and directions that people can print out. So we're going to add that in there. So what we're going to do is we are going to, where it says click here, hold on, let me make that. We're just going to write a sentence. Click here to download your travel pack, which includes informations, directions, and everything else. So what we need to do is we need to go to Add Media and upload files and select files. And we need to find the travel pack. So here it is. So right now we're just uploading this PDF document to our website. And we're going to make a link so people can download it. So we're going to press open. All right, and then once we do that, it's going to upload to our website. So that's cool. And now it's going to give us this link, this URL link that we need to copy. So we're just going to copy it, and then we're going to X out of this. All right, once you do that, you're going to want to highlight your whole sentence that you want to make into the link to download the travel pack. We're going to click this link button, and we're going to paste what we had copied before. So Command V if you're on a Mac or Control V if you're on a PC. Then we're going to click Add Link, and that's going to make this line turn into a link. All right, so then we press Update. And now what we can do is we can go back to our website and click Refresh. And we can click on the Getting There tab. And we can go down, and now there is a link to that PDF document. And if we click on it, it's going to ask us to download it, or it's just going to open it up right into this thing where you can print it out. So that's pretty cool. All right, so now I'm just going to open up a new tab right here just so we can see our website because we closed it. And the next thing that I want to do is our itineraries and activities. If we click on it, we can see that it's empty. Let's go ahead and change that and get it working real good. So we're just going to add another, not add another page. We're going to go to Pages. And we're going to go to Itinerary and Activities. All right, and again, I already have things written out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on this little word thing, and I'm going to paste it in there, and I'm going to press Insert. And again, the formatting got all messed up, so I'm going to have to just take this and put on a heading 2, and just hold shift and make these much better. All right, so what we're doing Friday and Saturday, and maybe I'll even make these bold later, so Monday. All right, and make these a little more concise, and maybe make an H heading 2 again for the activities, and make these a little better. And again, I'm just holding shift and pressing backspace and enter. All right, so now that that is done, I'm gonna remove this few spaces from here so everything looks much better. And I'm actually gonna just highlight this and bold it because for all of the days, so it looks pretty cool. All right, and again, this is just like Microsoft Word, really simple, easy stuff right here. So I'm just bolding all the dates, and yeah, that's pretty much that page. Actually, enter in there, press update, and we can see, go ahead and check our work. It's always good to check your work before you start moving on to the next thing. And itinerary and activities, and all these are bolded, and that looks pretty good. You could do zip line, ATVs, snorkel. I think it's going to be fun. All right, but what we want to do here is maybe add in a weather plugin, because so people can see what the weather is going to be like when they're getting near to doing some of these activities. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new plugin. So we're going to just go to, and again, plugins are just extend the functionality of WordPress. So because this theme and WordPress doesn't come with a default weather plugin, we're going to add one. So I'm just going to go to plugins. And I'm going to click add new. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a plugin called WP Wonderground. WP Wonderground. So that's WP WUNDERGROUND. And I'm going to search for plugins. And it should be the first one. So it's Weather Forecast Wonderground. And you can always make sure that the stars are good. So it's based on 55 ratings, and it got, a little more than 4 stars. So that's probably a pretty good plugin. You don't want something maybe with 0 stars. So we're going to go to details first. And the details a lot of times show you how the plugin works, and you can see how many times it was downloaded and everything. And you can go to installation to see how it works. So I already know how it works, so I'm just gonna just press install now. All right, and then I'm gonna click activate plugin. And once I do that, I'm under settings. We're gonna get a new WP Wonderground item. So just go ahead and click on that. And we're going to change some of the different settings, not 90210. That is Beverly Hills, I think. We're just going to go to Puerto Vallarta, but obviously this will be whatever your location is. Vallarta, Mexico. All right, and then we're going to do the forecast for 5 days instead of 6, and from the U.S., so we're going to do Fahrenheit. And instead of weather for Beverly Hills, we're going to do weather for Puerto Vallarta. And we're going to make a space in there. And we're going to label it for today. And you can do different icon sets. You can choose whichever one you want. And I'm going to uncheck this for myself, but if you want to give thanks to the person who made this, then just keep it on. All right, so I'm just going to uncheck that. And what we have to do in order to insert this is we have to use the short code. So we have to put it in this little code right here called forecast. So the bracket, forecast, the end bracket, I'm going to copy it and I'm going to save all these changes. All right, so now that this is all the settings are correct for me, I'm going to go back to Pages. And under Itinerary and Activities, I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to skip a couple of different lines. And I'm going to paste that forecast short code in there. So where it says forecast, and I'm going to press update. All right, once we do that, we're going to go back to our website and click refresh. And we're going to see that we have our weather for Puerto Vallarta. We have today, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And that looks pretty cool. That's formatted pretty good. But if we don't want it to be formatted exactly like this, what we can do is we can go back to our page. And you see how this forecast is in like a different size font. It says heading 4. We can just change that to paragraph. And press update. And then it won't look as big. Hopefully. So we click refresh. And we see that it looks a little smaller. So weather for Puerto Vallarta, and that looks like it's really good. It's thunderstorms now, but in April it'll be much better. So when people get closer to the wedding, they'll be checking the website more often. And they'll be able to see in a few days what the weather's like and get a general idea for what it is. So that looks pretty awesome. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add a new page. No, not add a new page. We already added pages. So we are going to edit a page, the wedding party page. And that's where all of the people are named who are in the wedding party. So I'm just going to, again, paste that in there, what I had. And again, I'm going to format it. So we have the bridesmaids here. And again, there's too many spaces, so I'm just going to delete. And we have the groomsmen, which are my brothers, right here. All right, so we have bridesmaid, groomsmen. We're going to click update. It's a normal template. And then we're going to go back to our website, check our work again. And click on wedding party, and we have the bridesmaids and the groomsmen just like that. So that's pretty easy. The next thing that we're going to do is the RSVP page. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're just going to go to pages. And then we're going to find RSVP and go ahead and click on it. Now, because I want some of the information to be on this side of the page, and an RSVP form to be on this side of the page, we're actually going to split up the pages into 1/3 and 2/3. So we do that by putting our mouse pointer right here. And then we are going to click on this button right here. So it says add 2/3 column layout. So just go ahead and click on that. And it's going to add in all this code. So right after the bracket / 1/3 bracket, we're just going to put in some spaces. All right, and what this does is this divides the columns. So anything where it says bracket 1/3 bracket, we can go ahead and put press enter, and just press enter a couple times, and then we can delete this 1/3 column right here. So it's going to look like that. And we're going to make the 2/3 look like that also. So we're just going to get rid of this 2/3 columns and just put some enters in there. So we have a 1/3 with information and a 2/3 with information. So it's going to make more sense when I start putting in content. All right, so I'm just going to put in on the left side, I'm just going to put in some information. And I'm just going to paste things from Word again. And I'm going to insert it. All right. And where it says for more information on booking your rooms, please click here. We're actually going to change that link. And we're just going to put it /getting there, because that's going to take us to our getting there page. And we're going to click update. Another way you can do it is, instead of putting /getting there, it says or link to an existing content. We can go ahead and click that and choose our getting there link and press update. So it'll fill it in for you. All right, so for the 2/3 last, I'm just going to put in the form will go here, because it's going to be a RSVP form. All right, so that's just going to be some placeholder text right there to see if it works. So we'll click update. And let's go to our page now and click refresh. And we'll see that, so on this 1/3 side, we have this information, and then the form will go here. So all this, the rest of the 2/3 space. So, and if we click on here, it'll take us to our getting there booking information. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to get this form in here. So the way we do that is we need to download a form plugin that will act as an RSVP. So we have to go to plugins again and click add new. Now this plugin is called Contact Form 7. So it's a contact form that we're going to be using as our RSVP form. All right, so once we search for it, we can see it right here, and we just click install now. All right, so once we do that, we just click activate plugin. And now we have a new contact button right here. So just go ahead and click on it. And just go ahead and click on this first contact form 1. All right, so that's pretty good. Now what I've done, because this is like some coding stuff, what I've done is I've actually written it all out myself. It's actually in the instructions for this theme. So each, when you buy a theme, like you did from ThemeForest, it usually comes with instructions. And the instructions had this code in it. But I'm going to have this code in my description below, so you'll be able to download it right from my description. So just look in under this video, there's a little description box. Just expand it and you'll be able to see this code, so you don't have to type it out. You can just copy and paste it. All right, so I'm just going to paste that in there. So it's going to add the first name, the last name, phone number, email address, and are you attending or not. All right, and then the next thing that we got to do is we are going to put it in, so when it emails us, it needs to be formatted in a certain way too. So this again will be in the description underneath this video. So I'm just going to paste that in there. And after I do that, it's going to say the subject, I want it to be RSVP. So when you get an email, it's going to say RSVP. And from, I think I'm just going to do first name, then your email. So from, first name, email. And again, this is going to be all in the description so that you can just copy and paste it. All right. So what we do after that is we're going to highlight this code. It's called a short code, and copy it. And we're going to press save. And then we're going to go over to pages again, to RSVP. And where this 2/3 one, this form will go here, we're actually going to press paste. And so that's going to paste in the contact form. And we're going to click update. All right, once we do that, we can go ahead and check our website. And we have a really nice looking RSVP in here. It's not exactly formatted correctly because this is down a little bit and this is not level. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out this space right here. And this space too. All right, and once we do that, it should, and maybe add a space in between here. Once we do that, it should level out. So we should see that it looks much better. Let's see. And there we go. So that looks pretty cool. So now, as you can see, it's formatted really nicely because the theme does that automatically for you. So now I can put in my name, Tyler Moore, and my phone number, and my email address, and say, yes, I'm attending, and press submit. And once I do that, it says your message was sent successfully. We can go ahead and check our email. And we can see that we have an RSVP. So it says, from Tyler Moore, phone number, email, are they attending? Yes, I'm attending. So that's really, really cool. And it will save a lot on postage if you decide to do it all online, or it gives them an option to do it online or offline. And obviously, if you don't want this, you don't need to include it. So that's really cool. The next thing that we're going to be doing is the photo gallery. So let's go ahead and do that. So we go to Pages.
And the first step is to make sure that the gallery page under Page Attributes is set to the gallery template. So let's click this gallery template and let's click Update. And let's head over to the gallery link on the sidebar right here. And let's click Add New. So I'm just going to add a new gallery name called Travels. And then I'm going to add my images by clicking here, clicking Upload Files, clicking Select Files, and I will go to the Travels gallery, open that up, press my first image, hold Shift, and click my last image to select them all. Click Open and wait for them to upload. And once that is done uploading, we will click Insert down here. Alright, so there we go. Let's click Insert. And after that, let's insert a featured image, and this is going to be the thumbnail on top of the gallery. So this is going to be the representation of what you're going to get if you click on the Travels gallery. So let's just set it to the image that you like the best, and maybe this one will do. So let's set featured image, and let's click Publish. So let's check out our gallery. And we'll have our travels right here. And if we click that, we can view all of the different pictures. So let's add another gallery, and let's go back to the gallery right here, and let's add another one. So let's click Add New, and this one will be called Throughout the Years. And we're just going to add more images, click Upload Files, select our files, and go to the Throughout the Years gallery. Click the first image, hold Shift, and click the last image. Click Open, and wait for those to upload. And let's click Insert, set a featured image, and this one will do. And let's click Publish. Let's add one more or two more. And this one will be called proposal. And let's add our images. Click upload files. Select the proposal images. Open those up. Insert those. Select a featured image. And this one will do. Let's publish that. And let's add one more. This one will be called baby pictures. And let's add those. And let's insert those, select a featured image. And this one of Jen should do. And let's publish that. Alright, so that should complete our gallery. So let's check it out and see if it works. And it looks really great. So we can click these and view these. And this one should not be in baby images. So we can remove that by going down here and clicking delete. Let's update that. And that completes our gallery. So let's move on to the registry.
So beforehand, Jen went to Bloomingdale's and Crate and Barrel and registered some gifts. So I'm not going to show you how to do that. It's probably pretty straightforward. I'm just going to show you how to create the links to the store. So the way we do that is, again, we go over to our pages and let's click on registry. And again, I already have some things typed out, so I'm just going to paste some stuff in there, and I'm going to try to format it a little better. So maybe this could be heading 2. Whoopsie daisy. Maybe this can be heading 2, our registry. And then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that this is all on the left side and the registry and other things are on the right side. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to create a space before this our registry. And I'm going to do the 1/3 and 2/3 box again. So the way we do that again is we click on right here. So we have 1/3, and we can again delete any of this text in between it. And then we have the 2/3. All right, so because I want this R registry on the left side, I'm actually going to copy this 1/3, and I'm just going to cut it. So I'm just going to copy it, give it some space, and then I'm going to paste it over here. So I'm just going to paste it. All right, so that begins the 1/3, and then there's all the stuff in between, and then this ends the 1/3. All right, so I'm just going to see how that looks by pressing update. And I'm going to go back to the website and click refresh. And we're going to be able to see that our registry is indeed on this side. So our registry is on this side, and all the different where we registered is going to be over here on this side. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so what we want to make it, we want to have a box right here. So what we can do is we can, in between where it says this 2/3 columns, let's just delete that and add a couple of spaces. All right, and where this, in between these 2/3 last and the /2/3 last, we want to put a box in here to everywhere we registered. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click on this button right here, add a simple box with a header. And this is where all of our information where it says content of the box is going to go. So instead of having a box title, we're just going to get rid of this title equals title. All right, so title equals quote title end quote, we're going to delete. All right, and all of this content in this box right here. So it says box, bracket, box, bracket, and then the ending of it is bracket / box bracket. So we can just see what is going on here. All right, and then we're gonna update it, and we're just gonna look at it and see if what we think we're doing is what we're actually doing. All right, so it did indeed create a cool looking box right there. So that's actually exactly what we wanted, and now we just need to put in Bloomingdale's and a button and Crate and Barrel and another button in there. So let's go ahead and do that. So in the box, I'm going to put Bloomingdale's, and I'm going to actually bold that. All right, and then I'm going to create another line, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to insert in a picture. And I got this image from Google. You can go ahead and look around Google and just download the image. I searched for Bloomingdale's or Bloomingdale's registry. So you can go ahead and do that, but I've already downloaded it. So I'm going to add media, and I'm going to upload files, and then select files. And I'm going to find it, and it's under registry. And just click on the image and open. And it's not like before where you exit it out, you actually insert into page. But I don't want it to link to anywhere, so I'm going to press none. And I'm just going to insert into page. All right, so that's going to insert a cool looking the registry Bloomingdale's. So I'm actually going to, after I do that, I'm going to make another line, and I actually want a button to the Bloomingdale's website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a button. So the way we do that is we just click on this link right here, this little button right here. It says add a button. And it's going to say button size equals large, color equals brown, URL equals, and then a label. So instead of the button size equals large, color equals brown, we're just going to take away all of that. And what that's going to do is it's going to make it so that it uses your default color, so that blue looking default color. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I know the link to the registry at Bloomingdale, so I'm just going to paste it in there. So you just copy the Bloomingdale's website and you just paste it in there. All right, so then after that, I'm just going to put visit store. Visit store. And that's actually the link people are going to see. So they're just going to see a little button that says visit store, and when they click on it, it's going to go to this website URL. All right, so we're going to see if what I actually did works, and by pressing update here, and we go back to the website and we press refresh. So that did work perfectly, and if we go here and we click on visit store, it's going to take us to this link of all of our everything that Jen registered for us. All right, so that's working perfect. Now we need one more, and that is Crate and Barrel. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little divider line right here, and we're actually going to do the same thing, but with Crate and Barrel. So the way we do that is we go back to our page, and what we can do here right after the button, we want a little line that divides Bloomingdale's from Crate and Barrel. So we're going to press this this divider right here. And it's going to say divider type equals top. But we don't need that. So what we're going to do is we're going to erase type equals top. And it's just going to say divider. So it's just going to be a regular divider line, not a top divider line. All right, and after we do that, we can type in crate and barrel. And we are going to just bold that. All right, and then we're going to insert the Crate and Barrel image. So just add media and upload files and select files and Crate and Barrel. And again, we're not going to link it anywhere because if you have that linked, when you click on it, it's just going to show a image of Crate and Barrel, and that's pretty stupid. So I'm going to do it medium size because it's too big at full size. And then I'm just going to insert into post. And it's going to show up right there. So that's perfect. And again, we're going to add another button. So we're just going to click on this button. And again, we don't need size equals large or color equals brown. All we need to do is paste in the link of where your gifts are registered. And I already have that. So I'm just going to paste that in there. And I'm actually going to, instead of label being label, I'm just going to say visit store again. And that's what your button name is called. So when you click on it, again, it's going to go to this area right here. So let's go ahead and see if that worked by clicking update. And we click refresh. And there we go, it worked perfectly. So now when we click on it, it'll go to the Crate and Barrel website where we are registered with, again, all the things that Jen registered for us. All right, so if we go back, we'll see that this is a little lower than it's supposed to be. I would like our registry to be a little down a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's add a space here and maybe another space here. So it's down a little bit. And maybe that will look a little better. So let's see. Press update. And if we click refresh, hopefully this will go down a little bit. And that looks a lot better. We can put this up a little more, but that is looking pretty darn good. All right, so I think the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add in a logo right here and maybe even center it. So let's see how you do that. The first thing that you do is you go to Appearance and then Theme Options. And what we can do is we can, right here where it says logo, we can upload our image. And we're going to click Upload Files and select Files. And then we're going to go to Find Your Logo and click on it and press Open. And of course, you don't need to have a logo, but I'm going to show you how to make one in just a second. And after you do that, you press Insert into Post. So there's our logo. And I'm just going to press Save Changes. All right, I'm going to go back to our website and I'm going to check it out. So there it is. But actually, I think I want our logo to be in the center of the website. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on Center the Logo and scroll down and click Save Changes. And then click Refresh. And we'll see that the logo is nice and centered. And I didn't mention it before, but this website also is what's known as a responsive website. So it works on any mobile phones or tablets or anything like that. And it also resizes so that it looks really, really good. So if you don't know how to make a logo, I have a tutorial on it. And but just real quick, you can go to pixlr.com And this is like a Photoshop imitator. So I have a tutorial on it again, but you can open up Pixlr Editor Advanced and create a new image. Make sure it's transparent and press OK. And you can write your text and choose your colors. And if you need an icon, you can go to iconfinder.com. And again, this is all in my other tutorial. That's why I'm going pretty fast with it. But if you want a heart icon, you just type in heart and you find the icon that you want, and you can drag it into this, download it to your computer and put it into here and make your logo just like mine. So that's the way I did it. And I have a tutorial on it. So just click on my name and search for that tutorial. But we are done. So that is the website step by step with no steps skipped. I hope you really liked it. You saved thousands and thousands of dollars, and I'm mostly proud of me, but very proud of you too for making it. I think it's going to be a very cool website. I think people are going to like it, and it looks very professional. And you learned a bunch of skills that will definitely help you with if you want to do this for a business, or you want a job at it, or you're just doing it for fun. So that's it. Thank you so much. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.